What's up, everybody? Whole new look, y'all. I didn't get to take a video of the roll cage. It took us 9 hours to do it. Bought a new grill for it. Finally got the chrome grill. That's what the original truck had. Ooh, look at that windshield. That thing is pretty. Prettiest thing on the truck's that brand new windshield right there. I like that. It does finally have its VIN tag on, so now I can sleep at night. Got the roll cage in, got it painted, got the seats in. And boy, when I tell you it's funny me getting in and out of this thing, it's funny me getting in and out of this thing. I do got the swing arm kit, and I probably ain't gonna put it on. Ooh, got the Lexan back glass in it. That's what I've been working on tonight. I still got a bunch of screws left to do in it, but you get the gist of what's going on with it. I ended up doing a roll pan. I don't know if I talked to y'all about that in the last video or not. It's just a quick overview. I'm tired. I'm fitting to go home. It's been a long week. Tomorrow's Friday. It just means I got 2 more days of work until I come back to work on Monday. I'm just kidding. I'm probably going to take a weekend off this weekend. There's a cruise in Saturday night in Dublin. I am going to go to it. As long as my seatbelts come in tomorrow, I will be there. And as long as this old girl goes there. And I will say one thing. I got it right now. I finally bit the bullet, up-jetted the carburetor pretty high, and it answered my questions. It was starving for fuel is what it was. I'm glad I didn't blow it up. She ain't starving for fuel no more. She is a little lean on the high side still. I'm going to jet it up probably 2 or 3 more, and then I think she'll fly then. It was moving today. It was moving really good. Nothing but spinning wheels, but it was still hooking and booking. Well, it wasn't hooking, but it was hazing the tire, let me put it that way. It wasn't really on top of the tire. It was just hazing the tire. But it was doing pretty good. I am probably going to put a bed cover on this truck, so I'm not worried about that. But I did go ahead and paint them too. That way they quit rusting. I painted that up in there because I was lazy and didn't tape it off. To be honest, I'll be honest with y'all. It is what it is. It's up to my standards. It ain't up to a show quality standard. Because, it ain't a show truck. I plan on driving this truck all the time. But, had a heart-to-heart with myself this week. I think it's about time to let her go. I think I'm going to sell it. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Y'all know better than that. I ain't going to get rid of it, but I am done with it for right now. I'm going to ride, drive it, enjoy it, try not to get pulled over. I'm going to just enjoy the truck for a little while. And the end of this year, I'll post videos throughout the year because I know I'll probably end up going to the drag strip on a street strip night and whatnot to have a little fun with it, do a little testing. Because since the blower, I still don't have a time slip for it. The time slip for it the first time was a 9-1, but it spun the whole time, never caught traction. This last time I went down there, it was moving. And the fastest it went was 92 miles an hour on the 8th mile. Don't know what time was, but I had a little GPS speedometer in it. And it told me when I crossed the finish line, it stopped at 92. Which is moving faster than the last truck. The way I look at it, the last truck, it was 7.51 seconds in the 8th mile. And it only ran 82 miles an hour. No, 88 miles an hour. 88 and 93 ain't much of a difference, but that's enough to hopefully pick up a couple tenths. Which right now with the rear gear that's in it, if it is running low 7s, this truck's going to get where I want it to be with a cam swap and some heads. But to be honest, I've kind of backed off of that a little bit. It is cool riding in the bucket seats. Because today when I got on it, it actually got really loose and got a little squirrely. But I was never out of control of the truck. I had complete control of it. It wasn't like the bench seat. It wasn't slinging me all over the place. I was planted. I was right where I needed to be. Hell, I'd be honest, I almost started drifting the truck today. I thought it'd be kind of fun, but I ain't got seat belts in it yet, so I am being cautious. All I did was run around the bypass out here and get on it to see what the carburetor was doing, and it did come alive. I was very, very happy with that. I am going to jet it up just a little bit more, see if it makes a difference, see if it lays over or see if it picks up even more power. Because it does seem like at the top, when I get into the secondaries, when I get to higher RPM range, It doesn't pop, doesn't make any noise. It's just like it's not pulling quite as hard as it should, if you know what I mean. And I mean, this truck makes all this power down low, so I mean, that's not to say it isn't just doing what it's doing, but I'll be honest, heads, cam, X-brace, this little, well, I couldn't figure out how to put pictures on here, so I didn't show you, but I almost pulled a left front tire the last time I went to the track. Some people say I'm crazy for thinking that, but I seen the picture myself. It was hiking up, but I mean, she come off the line pretty hard. I'd love to know what the 60 foot was, because this truck at the time, I mean, it was running good enough. It would go 60 feet, and then it would start acting like an idiot. So I'd have loved to know what my 60 foot was. If it was down in the 140s or 150s, I knew I was in a good spot to do what I want to do. Because, I mean, I know with a gear change, it'd pop wheelies. I mean, not really long, but, I mean, it'd jump. As the old folks say, it'd jump a Coke can or a 2-liter bottle. I don't know about a 2-liter bottle. I don't think I can get her to come off the ground that high. But I'll be honest, once I do the X-brace on it, it probably won't pull off the ground until after 700 horse, which is fine with me. I don't care. I don't really care for the front end to come off the ground. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong to have something that can put lift off the ground. But for me, I mean, it's an S10. I actually did not have the sandbags in it when I did that, because I'm kind of curious. Because I had 2 sandbags in it on my first pass, and he took the pictures on the second pass when I had took them out. I'm kind of curious what it did that first pass, because I was an extra 150, 160 pounds all the way to the back of the truck. So I'd like to know if it had come off the ground or not, but it is what it is. I'll figure it out next time I go, which may be in April. That's next Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna go or not. It'll be a spur of the moment thing. If I do, I may just wait and go to the one in May, or I may go to the one in April. Yeah, the April or May. I don't know yet. Wait, not April. June. There we go. The one in June. Because to be honest, in July, I'm thinking about taking a vacation this year. I really am. But that's enough about me. It's enough about the truck. I did put a new K&N fuel filter. Don't really give a crap if it was K&N or not, but they had it at the same price. I was like, hey, let me get it. It says high flow. But for all I know, it may have made the difference in the truck all the matter. But I do know I am going to have to get a bigger fuel pump, because it takes a minute for them bowls to fill up. Don't take a minute. It takes about 3 seconds. And all the other fuel pumps I've ever had, I twist the key and that's like and the bowls are full from dead empty when I was changing the jets. But I'm going to send you off with this. She pretty. I like her. She's starting to come around. That's the new fenders. The old fenders were cut out down there at the bottom. These actually fit really nice. That is the color of the truck. Except for it's more like that, but really, really pretty and shiny. There's a piece in the cab that I could show you, but I'm too lazy to get in there right now. But yeah, these fenders fit really nice. The only place that don't fit nice is right there, and I think that's because of this piece. Sorry about that, my finger hit the button. But other than that, that's it, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. I don't know what we're going to do, y'all. All I know is at the end of this year, she's going to get fast. Right now, she's just going to be low and slow. And the truck's fun for what it is. I get to play with it or whatnot. But for right now, I'm going to just cruise around in it, go to a couple cruise-ins, go to a couple car shows. There's a car show in April I'm going to. And I mean, you might look at me and be like, bro, that thing is way too ugly to take to a car show. I don't care. It's supporting a good cause, and I like to show off my truck. Because it's me. It's my heart, blood, sweat, and tears and everything. I mean, it's all me, y'all. And Steven. Steven helped me with the roll cage. I give him that much. There's about 9 hours of his life tied up in this truck. It took us like 9, actually it was more like 10 and a half hours. No, it was 9 because we took a stop and we had to go to supper that night. And I had to buy him some supper. I mean, I ain't that kind of person just come over usually and say howdy then. But I got there because see, I didn't think the roll cage would take about like 3 hours, and I found out the hard way that is not true. I got there about 5:30 in the afternoon, and we didn't get done till 5:30 that morning. But now we bullshitted for a couple hours, well, about an hour and a half to begin with. So I just say I got to his house at 5:30, got the truck unloaded, got up there, got to cleaning the truck out, get all the stuff out of it. I mean, there's a lot that goes into putting a roll cage in one, well, roll bar. Let me get it right. That's not a roll cage. That's a roll bar, because it does not go up the front all the way around, so it's a roll bar. It is 10-second certified, which is where I want this truck to be. I want this truck to be a 10-second quarter-mile truck. That's it. That's all I want. I would like it to be 650s in the 8th, but I ain't got the pockets deep enough to do that. Is what it is. As long as I can get to 690s, which is, I think, you have to break into 690s to be a 10-second truck, unless you just got hella back half on the track. But that's all, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. If you're new to this channel, like and subscribe if you like it. If you don't, thank you for stopping by.